just about to get underway. Chase Mydroff steps to the plate for the White Sox. And we're off and rolling in Tampa Bay. On the ground right side, and that chance handled. Gets it to first. One out in the top of the first. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
So up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1. Just underway from Tropicana Field. This one chopped to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out.
Miguel Vargas.
2 down, bases empty. Now Miguel Vargas.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Check swing called strike. No balls, 2 strikes.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. The 1-2.
Ball.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And he made that pitcher throw 9 times on the way to that walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Quick move to first. Vargas back on a dive. Vargas leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, 0-2 now.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
The 2-2. Now one missed.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Caught him looking for the K. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now at the chop for the bottom of the first, and getting to start, Shane Smith. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, he's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one away. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Jonathan Aranda now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. On the ground, right side. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. He has, as they like to say.
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. And first offering is fouled off. That one in there across the letters.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. We played an inning, no score. Back now in Tampa Bay. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Austin Hayes steps to the plate for the White Sox. And there's a foul ball. Next one misses. Ball 1. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Ball up.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Got him swinging.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 23,
Andrew Benintendi steps up. Rasmussen. He's become known as a guy that's really tough to take deep, and that is especially valuable today, Chris, when the ball's going out of the ballpark so much.
Ball, no.
It's very important. It's all about run prevention, right? So when you have that, it's a plus. But if you are going to give up the long ball, you want the bases to be empty, and that's where control and command really comes into play for a guy like this.
No score here in the second. On the ground right side. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter, Lenny Sosa.
2 down, bases empty. Lenny Sosa will hit next. Foul ball. Just missed.
Ball.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
2 down, nobody on. Fought off foul. Here comes a 3-2. Stays alive. Payoff pitch. On the ground. Williamson throws to first, and that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Jake Fraley. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2.
No, that's a ball.
And that
Outside.
just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
This one popped up. Vargas settles under this one. 1 away.
Batting 5th, the center fielder,
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit. Foul ball there. Just
no,
missed.
That's a ball.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Struck him out swinging. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Here's the second baseman, Ben Williamson. Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0. That one missed.
No.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
This one in the air, right field. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And that is that. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Tampa Bay, now it's the White Sox catcher, Edgar Quero. And a foul ball. Fastball for a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Popped up to the left into foul ground, and there's one down.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
Next to hit, Luis Angel Acuna.
Ball off the plate.
That one fouled hard the other way. Top of the third, no score. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2 goes down looking. Acuna wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. Two. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Now it's the second baseman, Chase Mydroth. Grounded out his first time up.
That's a strike.
Mydroth thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still two challenges left for them. Two down, nobody on. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Carson Williams. Fastball for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back.
Ball. Ball two.
Missed with a changeup. Full count now. Fouls it back with two strikes. Three and two. Payoff pitch. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. One down.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, Chandler Simpson.
Chandler Simpson next to hit for the Rays. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Upstairs. .3-0 down. And there's the automatic. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Nick Fortes getting ready to hit. Up the middle. And that's a base hit. Lead runner around second. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone.
I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Yandy Diaz now.
Ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, 1 out. Ripped, but it curls foul. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Now a pop-up on the infield. And there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jonathan Aranda. He's 0 for 1. And that's it for a strike. 0-1. The Rays with a chance to score first here in the last half of the third.
Ball 1.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Here at Tropicana Field, out of the 4th, Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that one fouled off. Chopped to the right side,
foul.
and it goes just foul. The 0-2. That hit him.
That hit him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
the third baseman, Miguel.
Now the third baseman,
Vargas.
Miguel Vargas, worked a walk at his first trip to the plate.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one is absolutely belted, carrying well. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Up next to Chicago, the first baseman, number 5, Munetaka.
Chris, he had a long way to go for that catch, and it looked like he got a great jump on it as well.
He did, Boog, and StatCast tells us this guy had to run nearly 120 feet on his way to making that catch, and just really showed off his closing speed on that play.
Go ahead run on base. Munetaka Murakami now at the plate. He's got some power, no doubt. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
On the ground, could be 2. Flips it. There's 1, and that's 2. Offense held in check there, and midway in the 4th, no score. Now in Tampa Bay, and stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero.
Junior Caminero.
Well, these Rays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Acuna gets under it, brings it in, and a quick out, number 1.
And obviously a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
Now it's the right fielder, Jake Fraley. 0 for 1 with a flyout. On the corner for a strike. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Cedric Mullins. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Hey.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Ball 2.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. High fly ball down the left field line. That one carrying. Gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. The Rays strike first. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. He handled a pretty good changeup down in the zone right there. To me, that says he was looking down, and that's why he was able to stay on it so well, not get out in front, and hit that ball a long way.
So 2 down. Now up for Tampa Bay, Ben Williamson. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. Ball.
And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. The Rays leading on the solo homer. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And the Rays get one on a solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back here in Tampa Bay, we go to the top of the 5th. Austin Hayes steps to the plate for the White Sox. First pitch just misses. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Cole Sulser getting ready to go. Kelly getting loose as well.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Next offering misses. 2-1. This one in the air, center field. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Number 23,
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And he grounds one to the right side. Sends it to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Up next,
well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Hard hit to right center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Edgar Caro steps to the plate for the White Sox. He popped out his first time.
Ball.
Man on second, 2 down. Tap foul at the plate. One now. And that one fouled off. Man at second. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
The center fielder.
So up next, Luis Angel Acuna. Struck out looking his first time. And that's outside. Ball 1. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Another inning complete, but not before they break up the no-hitter. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for the Rays, Carson Williams. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 63, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Murphy, the lefty, warming up as well.
No. That's a ball.
That one ripped left field. That's got a chance. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Up next for the Rays, the left fielder, Chandler.
Now here is Chandler Simpson. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the catcher up to hit, Nick Fortes. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
D-Ride. Ball. Ball.
That one finds the zone, and the count is even 2-2. Out to short, Montgomery. That's the 3rd out, inning over. Down in order go the Rays, but they still lead it 1-0. Here at Tropicana Field. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. So digging in,
Leading
Chase Mydroth.
The second baseman, Chase Mydroth.
On the ground to third, Caminero. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for Chicago, the shortstop, Colson.
And now the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. He's 0 for 1. That misses, and that is ball 1. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And that's an infield single despite a great effort at shortstop.
All over that one right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Now here is Miguel Vargas. The White Sox with the tying run on at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
So up now for Chicago, Munetaka Murakami. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Montgomery, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ripped into right field, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Up next for Chicago, the right fielder.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now it's Austin Hayes. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And delivers outside. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Tampa Bay, here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Yandy Diaz. And that is out of play. Now the 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tyler Gilbert, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Hicks getting cranked up as well.
Ball, no.
Here's a 2-2. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Next for the Rays, the first baseman, number 8.
And here's the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda.
Ha!
That one fouled off. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you've got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
And that'll do it. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They lead it 1-0.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Rays,
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Garrett Clevenger.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi. He's grounded out a couple of times. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark.
Ball 1.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Popped up. Aranda. And there's one down.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Stepping in, Lenny Sosa, 1 for 2. In there, and it's 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Cole Sulser appears to be getting loose. Baker also throwing. Way inside. On a strike. The pitch. A little out front there as he swings through it.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Ball 2.
Smoked on the ground a second. The throw to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Edgar Caro digs in now. A switch hitter batting right. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Ha!
2 down, nobody on. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. And the White Sox go quietly. It's the Rays 1 and the White Sox nothing.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tyler Gilbert.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Leading off, Jake Fraley.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Ball.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fights it off, he'll see another. The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Cedric Mullins. He's produced the only run of the game with his solo shot earlier.
Yeah, the pitching's been outstanding in this one, so that home run has really been the only big sign of life from either offense.
And a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
the batter, number 15.
Here's the second baseman, Ben Williamson. And the 1-0. Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Rays 1 and the White Sox nothing. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Baker.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's the center fielder, Luis Angel Acuna.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Griffin Jacks, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Little chopper rolls foul. And the 0-2. Got him swinging for the K.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And up next for Chicago, Chase Maidroff. 0 for 3 in this one. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
The 1-1. Out towards right center field. And it drops in. And the tying run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Now Colson Montgomery. Edge of the zone, called a strike. And it's 0-1. Now he's challenging the called strike. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep both their challenges. The 1-0. That clips the corner.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball, no.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The White Sox with the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Stays alive. Nice grab. Off-balance feed. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
We know how to do it. Lights up. No, we go. No, we go. Out of there. Turn the lights out. Lights off. Right now. Ray Charles can't see him like night out. Who they call for the job?
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Grant Taylor. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. And stepping in for the Rays, Carson Williams.
The shortstop, Carson Williams.
Foul ball.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
The 0-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna, long run into the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Up next for the Rays, the left fielder.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Chandler Simpson.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Action in the pen down there. Jordan Hicks, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. And a 1-1. Fouled off to the right. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Fortes at the plate now, and that's strike one. Two down, nobody on. And there's a ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
The 1-1. And a foul ball. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing for Tampa, but they lead it 1-0.
Live my life right by the rim. Way we putting on, they should get this all on.
Back now in Tampa Bay. All set to start the ninth in this one. Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. That misses the zone, and that's ball two.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
The 2-1. And fouled off. Two. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. One up, one down. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Munetaka Murakami. He's 1 for 3, picked up his first major league hit earlier.
Well, there's no time for him to be reflective right now, but you know he will be later on. The pressure's off a little bit with that first knock out of the way, though.
Ball two.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Down the line, and it's foul.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him looking for the strikeout. White Sox down to their final out.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Hayes in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. They're down to their final strike. And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. Just missed.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
That one's in there, and the count's full. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away. Substitution now at first base. Here's the White Sox pinch runner, Derek Hill, opting for a faster runner as they try to tie this thing up. Quick toss to first, and he's back in on a dive.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
Benintendi in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1.
Right now,
That's
they're
the
looking
ball.
for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Ball 2.
That
Ball 3.
one misses, and the count is 3-1. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. That one
That's up.
just
Ball 3.
misses.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And the tying
base.
run
Ball
is
4.
on base.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
And up next for Chicago, Lenny Sosa. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Comes up empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two on, 2 outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. To third, Caminero. Jump throw. And that is the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
1-0 the final. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
What a life. It's true that they underestimate you. My life is real. So I'm fronting on them every chance I get, to be honest. Wavy hair, mystique, up in this deep chain with some sick feet. Corner of 10th Street, scoop me in the MPV. I'm holding big. Solo was vocalist maestro. This fish grease, rest in peace, Polo. He see us, I was just with G, just like Ryan E. Me and Preem, this history. Young ones, abuelas, Jesus candles, bodegas. Always playing some gangsta. Who is there? They gon' say nah. Look at us now, De La Ma, Ray, Ghost, and Rick. Big up, Big L, Prodigy, True Goy, they live. Martyrs, if you will, a legend has a cartel. I'm on jets with giants, I'm Bill Parcell. PTSD, project trauma still dwells. Happiness gotta be in you, money can't help. So salute to the men that never hit the pin black. We got to the bread and still live to spin that. What a life, I'm a man, I'ma die about it.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Chase Mydroff steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. One up, one down. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. So up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery.
Ha!
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
What a stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Miguel Vargas.
2 down, base is empty. So up next for Chicago, Miguel Vargas. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw to second is offline.
Batting fourth.
And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
So runner at second, 2 down. Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
And that's in for a strike. 0-2. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A 2-run homer, and the White Sox strike first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
And now it's Austin Hayes. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Benintendi to the plate. The 1-0. That one inside. Look out.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter but to the rest of the lineup as well.
In the air, left field. And that'll do it.
Work it out, work it out, work it out, work it out. Greatness, legacy is what it's all about. Work it out, work it out, work it out, work it out. No pain, no gain, no doubt. Work it out, 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 work it. Take the risk, watch the shift. Keep your eye on them. Take the shot, I don't miss.
Back now at the chop for the bottom of the first. And getting the nod for the White Sox, Davis Martin. What's the word on him?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
Yandy Diaz leading things off and takes a strike. Way inside, gets out of the way. The 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. Grounds one to short. Montgomery. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. Trailing by a couple of runs already, and I'm sure they'd like to erase that deficit quickly.
Yeah, you don't want to let this deficit get into your head and you're trying to just make up the difference with one swing and you really don't have the base runners on. You've got to contribute, keep the line moving, and all of a sudden you have a big inning, everything shifts, and you find yourself in the driver's seat.
Jonathan Aranda, batting with one down, takes a strike. And there's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Checks his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's two down.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 13.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero.
Yep.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That's a
really
ball.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one outside, and that's ball 2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two now. Just misses with that one.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And a payoff pitch. This one in the air right field. Hayes ranging after it. Brings it in for the third out. Down in order go the Rays. They trail things here 2-0. Back now in Tampa Bay. So now it's the White Sox DH, Lenny Sosa.
B-Ride.
And that is out of play. The 0-2.
Ball. Ball.
And right back to the mound. Throws to first. 1 out in the second.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Edgar Caro.
Edgar Caro steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Ball 1.
That clips the corner. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
The 2-1. Fouled off left side. Two now. Just missed. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. This one popped up right side. Makes the grab on the run. 2 down.
Batting up, the center fielder, Luis Angel Acuna.
And up next for Chicago, Luis Angel Acuna. Foul ball. Acuna goes 5 feet 7 inches, 24 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Two down, nobody on. Up the middle. And the White Sox go quietly. It's the White Sox 2, the Rays nothing. Bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Rays, Jake Fraley.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
On the ground, and it goes just foul.
Ball.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Now at the plate, Cedric Mullins.
Drive.
Here comes the 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
Those are the pitches that make you wonder if this offense is being too patient with their approach. Lots of fastballs in for strikes, not even a swing. They're more than capable of making contact with those pitches, so they need to let it fly.
0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Ben Williamson.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Ben Williamson. That's in there. Strike one. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. That's inside. And it's 2-0. Challenge from behind the dish here. Pretty close, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. On the ground to third. Play made. That ends the inning. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back here at Tropicana Field, new inning getting started. Chase Mydroff steps to the plate for the White Sox. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. One away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now the number 2 hitter, Colson Montgomery. He's 0 for 1.
Oh, the 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
This one in the air, center field. Mullins under it. 2 away.
Up next for the White Sox, the third baseman, Miguel.
Now the third baseman,
Vargas.
Miguel Vargas. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Check swing, and he went 0-1. There's a strike. In the air, right field. And that is that. Nothing doing for the White Sox. They're up 2-0. Set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for the Rays, Carson Williams.
Ball, no.
The 1-0. And a foul ball. Foul ball there. The 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. That K is his third of the game.
The left fielder, Chandler.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Chandler Simpson. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And first offering is fouled off. On the inside corner for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Ball. Ball 2.
Flares it into the outfield. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he's at third with one away. That's a triple.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
One down, runner at third. Nick Fortes next to hit for the Rays. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2.
Ball.
One away with a runner at third here in the last half of the third. Struck him out without a swing. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Diaz stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Just missing off the plate there according to the umpire, and out there on the mound maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
That's in for a strike. On the ground to the left, Vargas fires over to first, and that is the third out of the inning. One left for Tampa. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here in Tampa Bay as we go to the top of the fourth. Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Hard one.
So now 1-2. Right side. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Up next for the White Sox, the right fielder, number 21, Austin.
Now here is Austin Hayes. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Comes up empty.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
No.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him swinging.
Up next for the White Sox, The left fielder, number 23, Andrew.
Two down, bases empty. Andrew Benintendi will hit next.
Ball.
Jackknifes out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And another ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And there's ball 4.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
The designated hitter, Lenny Sosa.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That's
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Benintendi off of first with 2 away. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Up next for the White Sox, the catcher, Edgar.
The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Edgar Caro. Flied out his first time. To third. They take the force out, and that is that. White Sox strand a couple, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Jonathan Aranda.
Jonathan Aranda.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 1-0. That's down and in.
The ball.
Good hitters count the 2-0.
Hey.
Liner, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Rays.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Junior Caminero. Right through there for a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Going 2 now.
Ball 1.
Fights it off. He'll see another. One, 2 now. Struck him out looking.
Up next for the Rays. The right
And
fielder,
here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. One out man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Jake Fraley. He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
That one fouled off. Man at first, one away. In the air to left center. Benintendi on his way over. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Rays, the center fielder, Cedric.
So digging in, Cedric Mullins. He popped out to the catcher his first time up.
Ball 1.
Aranda, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 2-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 2-2. Outside with a breaking ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Rays strand just the 1. They trail it here 2-0. Back now in Tampa Bay. We go to the top of the 5th. Luis Angel Acuna steps to the plate for the White Sox. Ball 1, no strikes.
Ball. He ride.
Right through there for a strike. And they'll do it again. Here's the 2-2. Stays alive. Two on the way. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
2 outs, base is empty. Colson Montgomery, the next to hit.
Hey.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here at Tropicana Field and stepping in for the Rays, Ben Williamson. Williamson measures 6 feet even, 210 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2023.
Ha!
Out to short. To first.
That's an out.
And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
The batter, number 7, shortstop
Carson Williams next to hit for the Rays. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
No.
The White Sox leading by 2, last half of inning number 5. And that one sliced foul. Popped up. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Rays, the left fielder, Chandler Simpson.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Chandler Simpson. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
And he lays down a bunt. And that's just foul.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
2 down, nobody on. That one just misses.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
The 1-2. He goes down looking. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're dialed into the show. Here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game.
All people must go dancing out on the dancing floors. There were 100 horses dancing, maybe 124.
Miguel Vargas getting ready to hit.
Third baseman, Miguel Vargas.
Activity in the pen for the Rays. Mason Englert warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Kelly warming up as well. Swings through that one for strike 2. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him looking for the strikeout.
Next is
Make it
Chicago.
4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Munetaka Murakami. He crushed one out of here earlier, an absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
And that one hammered. Carrying well. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Shane McClanahan will depart. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching.
Cole Sulser gets the ball now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
One down, and up next for Chicago, Austin Hayes. 1 for 2. In the air to left center. Simpson gets under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the White Sox, the left fielder, number 23.
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate.
Benintendi.
No, outside.
High fly ball, right field. Fraley under it. And that is that. But the White Sox get one on a homer. It's now 3-0.
Don't gas me up, seen too many folks get evaporated. Fade away with no baskets made, and that's tragic, ain't it? Recipe for disaster, waiting your eggs in one basket breaking. That's why I got 2 clicks on the side like an Apple payment. I'm brighter.
Bottom of the 6th, and stepping in for the Rays, Nick Fortes.
Number 40, Nick Fortes.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Yandy Diaz now has grounded out a couple of times.
Outside.
And the 1-0. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Now let's see if they can string something together, make it a little more interesting.
Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Two on, one out. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. That one carrying. And it's off the wall. Runner around third. The relay to the plate. Safe. In comes the run from second. And it's 3-1.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Davis Martin done for the afternoon. He exits with the lead and gave them a really nice performance. New pitcher on the bump when we get back.
Now pitching.
Tyler Gilbert gets the call from the pen.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Jake Fraley. Golden opportunity right here. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Here's a 2-0. And there's a ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Cedric Mullins up next for the Rays. .3-0 down. That clips the corner.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
And that'll load the bases.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That one not close. And it's 1-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Pitch gets away. But no advance from the runners.
The batter number 15, second baseman, Ben Williamson.
All loaded up. Ben Williamson now at the plate. He's grounded out a couple of times. Just missed. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Pitch misses. Ball 2.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Softly hit the third, but it kicks foul. The 2-1. And fouled off. 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. They limit the damage here. Rays get an RBI double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Top of inning number 7. Here's the White Sox DH, Lenny Sosa. Yeah, that's fouled off. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Ball. Ball.
Makes the catch. 1 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
So up next for Chicago, Edgar Caro. And it's fouled away. Foul ball. Oh, 2 now. Up the middle. Tosses to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for Chicago, the center fielder, Luis Angel.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Cole Sulser departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Rays,
now, Mason
number
Engler.
59.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the center fielder, Luis Angel Acuna.
Ha! Ball.
Swing and a ground
Foul
ball.
ball.
And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Struck him out looking. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3. Down in order go the White Sox. And the score stays 3-1.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Grant Taylor.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Carson Williams digs in now.
The shortstop, Carson Williams.
Ball.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. And that just misses.
That's one you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
Inside, almost got him. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Now the left fielder, Chandler Simpson. That one at triple digits. The Rays trailing by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one fouled off.
Ball.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
On the ground, right side, my draw. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Rays, the catcher, number 40, Nick.
And here's the catcher, Nick Fortes, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch. Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Next pitch misses. Ball 3. Yandy Diaz waiting in the on deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
2 down, nobody on. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Grant Taylor out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
and we've got ourselves a pitching change. Jordan Leisure.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Back to the top of the order. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. 1 for 3.
That's a ball.
The tying run at the plate.
No, inside. Ahoy!
Diaz wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Fortes off of first with 2 away. Fastball for a strike. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda.
Number 8, Jonathan Aranda.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
2 on, 2 outs. Late swing, foul to the left.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Now this one gets away from the catcher. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
Two aboard, 2 outs. And that misses. 3 and 2 down.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Payoff pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. So the tying run at second. Outside ball 4. He walked him, and they are loaded.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jordan Leisure done for the day, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Jordan Hicks on a pitch out of the pen here.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
And now, Junior Caminero.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Strike one.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Hard ground ball for a base dive. One runs in. Another comes in to score. And this game is tied in the seventh.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Now it's the right fielder, Jake Fraley. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Two balls, no strikes to count.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. That misses. Ball three.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Late with the swing there. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Payoff pitch. In there. Got him looking for the K. Good job at damage control right there. But they scored twice and even it up late. Eighth inning coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back here in Tampa Bay, we go to the eighth. Chase Mydroff steps to the plate for the White Sox. Fastball for a strike. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Griffin Jacks, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now pitching for the Rays, number 60, Garrett Clevenger.
Swing and a ball popped up. 1 away.
Up next for Chicago, the shortstop, Colson Montgomery.
So up next, Colson Montgomery. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball.
The lefty, the 1-0. And that drops in for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 8th. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Here's the third baseman, Miguel Vargas.
High.
This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the White Sox. Score remains tied at 3. Back now in Tampa Bay, bottom of the 8th. Cedric Mullins getting ready to hit. That misses.
No, that's a ball.
And that is ball 1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. One, two now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Ground ball left side, and it's just foul. That was close. Another 1-2.
Ball 2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
That one to first. Murakami takes it himself. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Ben Williamson.
And here is Ben Williamson. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Ball.
And that one ripped to left. 2 down.
Great swing of the bat right there, trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
And stepping in for the Rays, Carson Williams. Fouled off left side. Two down, nobody on.
No.
Just off the inside edge. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Not close with that one. Ball 2. Stays alive. Williams tries to hold up, appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. It's there, and that's a great play. Nothing doing for Tampa, so no change in the score. It's 3-3.
Leading off for the White
Now
Sox,
here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Munetaka Murakami. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Just missed. And that is out of play. Strike 2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Austin Hayes steps to the plate for the White Sox. Right through there for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. That gets down for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. That one's in there. Strike 1. Next offering misses down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The White Sox with the go-ahead run at first here at the top of the 9th. Step off throw to first.
No, he's in there.
And he's back in safely. That one missed. That's in for a strike, a slider.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
2-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Ground ball up the middle, and he can't come up with it. Still fires to first. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So a change being made at first base. Here's the White Sox pinch runner, Tristan Peters. And here is Lenny Sosa. A little bit low. Ball 1. Two on, 1 out. Out in front and foul to the left side. The 1-1. Just missed.
Ball.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
2-1 now. And that one fouled off. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. That missed by a lot. And it's a full count. Edgar Caro in the on-deck circle for the White Sox. And here's a 3-2. Base hit right field. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and in the 9th, they take the lead.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Edgar Caro will hit next. Swing and a foul straight back.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Ball.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Runner takes off. This one in the air, right field. Caught, and the runner's dangerously far from first.
Up next for the White Sox, the center fielder, Luis Angel.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Garrett Clevenger won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching,
Brian Baker takes over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Luis Angel Acuna steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate.
Yep.
See the velocity 97 with that fastball.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the left fielder, Chandler Simpson. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. Trying to bunt his way on. Down the line, and it's foul. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Looking to get the tying run on base. Bunting, and it's in the air. 1 up, 1 down. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Nick Fortes next to hit for the Rays. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. The White Sox trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. That one well upstairs. Ball one. This one in the air. Murakami gets there. He's under it. That's out number 2.
Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
Now, you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout.
No, I'm not that cruel. But someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Yandy Diaz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Fought off foul.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Rays down by a run here in the last half of inning number 9. Out towards right center field. Acuna on the move. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the 9th on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
We just pray that we get old. My is gone. If they was not in the field, I won't put their name in the song. I've been in the zone, calling my from jail, just praying they pick up the phone. Try to get to come get it with me. If they was too busy, I'll get it alone. Watch how you approach, young and a ghost. I'm blessed like I run with the Pope. If I'm on the yacht, got my on the boat. I'm not like you, they wanna be broke. When it got cold, I'm one of the cold. My uncle was tripping, he wanted some. I'm trying to be the richest little you know. This paper get thrown, see who pick up the most. I was with mama, didn't know. This might be the realest I never wrote. I got it, just know it fit inside my coat. So many feelings.
Todo esto lo tuve que sudar, yeah, nunca tuve tiempo para dudar. Vicioso me volví adicto a ganar. Tantas W que ya ni sé cómo perder. 100 por 35 no me voy a mudar. Si yo gano, todos ganamos, eso es plural. Me dicen el chef que no para de cocinar, porque todo el mundo tiene que comer. Si corono todo vamos a cobrar. Estuve abajo, me patearon, no me voy a olvidar. Firme con mi pie plantado, yo nunca me voy a arrodillar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho si me vas a hablar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho, estás hablando con el voz. Estamos saltándonos, aquí los platos dan pa' 2. Si la prendo molotov, man, estamos aquí, todos los míos están on go. Todos los míos on go. Ellos me ven de frente sonriendo, pero sé que están odiando dándolo. Todos los míos on go. Todos los míos on go. Me ven de frente y dan la mano, pero sé que están odiando dándolo. Todo esto lo tuve que sudar, yeah. Nunca tuve tiempo para dudar. Vicioso me volví adicto a ganar. Tantas W que ya ni sé cómo perder. Yo he apostado tanto a mí, tengo un problema, Otani. Yo no me viro ni me doblo, origami. Mi cuello está chili, Pablo Chile, paloma mami. Triste ver a alguien que puso a comer, puesto pa' mí. Pero estoy tranquilo con las 2 cerezas. Todos aportan, si quieren comer, pues tráete algo a la mesa. Gasto dinero y no mi tiempo, que eso no regresa. cabeza. Disney backstage, creo que vi a Mickey ponerse la cabeza. Top boy, estoy con mis dos boy en London, Elian y esa. Top boy, tengo la salsa como una milanesa. Ponche, tengo los ponches, Tyson con la derecha. Shoje, yo me siento Tani con todos estos ponches. Esto lo tuve que sudar, yeah. Nunca tuve tiempo para dudar. Vicioso me volví adicto a ganar. Tantas W que ya ni sé cómo perder. 100 por 35 no me voy a mudar. Si yo gano, todos ganamos, eso es plural. Me dicen el chef que no para.